Resource Management Company was formed in 1989. My partner and I started it with just 3 dump trucks, and over the years we've been able to grow our business. Currently we have 28 triaxle dump trucks and about 30 pieces of heavy excavation equipment. As we started looking into automatic transmissions, we decided to look at Allison. As we got to looking into the company and the research and the development and the improvements that they'd made over the years, we felt like that it was going to be a good decision for us, and so far that's proved out well.
When my boss decided to go automatic, he asked me that I wanted one. I told him I didn't want a sissy truck. He said, "It's not a sissy truck. Try it, go think about it, go home, think about it, and let me know the next day." I said, "Okay." So I came back the next morning, told him I'd take it. And I have been happy ever since with it.
We've had a 0 failure experience with our Allison transmission. We've been very, very pleased with them. All you do is service them and forget about them. And with the manual transmission truck, you are pretty much constantly dealing with broke axles, differential failures, drive lines, that type of thing, and we have experienced none of that with the Allison transmission. All of the drivetrain issues we've experienced have been with the manual transmission trucks.
This is a common problem that we have with standard shift transmissions with our trucks, and we have not seen any failures like this with an Allison automatic transmission. Just the way they reduce the shock to the entire drivetrain, we don't feel that we will ever have a problem like this with our Allison automatic transmissions.
The AMT transmissions are not something that we're really comfortable with. I have tried them and did not really like the way they shifted. And then they still have a clutch, which at some point will have to be replaced. And going with an automatic transmission, not having to replace clutches was one of our goals. And so if we went with AMT, we'd be right back where we're at now. We were concerned with the higher price with the Allison product. But as we did our cost analysis and factored in the repairs that we were making on our manual transmissions, we discovered that there is no upcharge when you look at the life cycle of the truck. Then you factor in the downtime that you had on the manual transmission trucks for those repairs, and you're actually making a little bit more money with the Allison transmission, not to mention the fact that your cycle times are quicker and you're gaining a load a day. So you factor all those things in, and it's bottom line wise, Allison really is a cheaper product. We were told by Allison that we would get more productivity, and I thought that was just sales hype, but that has proven to be a true statement. In our typical day, it's usually a 10-load day, and we will gain a load with our automatic transmission trucks.
I've driven Eaton Fullers, I've driven Caterpillar automatics, but nothing beats this Allison. I'm telling you, first time I drove it, it shifted gears like a hot knife through warm butter. You could not beat it.
Today in the U.S. economy, truck drivers are getting in short supply, and we think that by running the automatic transmissions that's going to help us to recruit and retain good drivers.
Every driver out there knows exactly what I'm talking about. You got that left leg pushed in on that clutch for however long that light is, or for however long that line of traffic is. Whenever you're in this truck, that left leg's relaxed. That right leg's just easing on the brake, pushing on the gas. For me, personally, it really goes back to efficiency. And it really goes back to, that's just one hell of a transmission.
We were concerned about startability when we started looking at automatic transmissions because of some of the steep terrains that we have to pull out of. The thing that got me past that was I got to go to the Allison test track in Indianapolis, and where they have a great hill, and they let me take a loaded truck up that hill, stop in the middle of that hill, and then start off. And I was so impressed with how it did that. You know, I couldn't take off on a 15% grade with a manual transmission truck without worrying about breaking something. Allison gave me a list of customers nationwide that they had sold Allison transmissions to in dump trucks. And so I called several of these people And every single one, without exception, said that they would go back and buy another Allison transmission. With the experience we've had in the last 2.5 years, I'd say we've joined those ranks and we'll be buying some more.
If I ever get a truck of my own, I'll guarantee it'll have an Allison transmission in it.